I spent 72 hours feeding 100 viral YouTube videos into AI and asked it one simple question. What makes a video go viral? The answer shocked me, because it wasn't about fancy cameras, it wasn't about expensive editing, and it definitely wasn't about luck. There's a hidden formula, a pattern so clear that once you see it, you can't unsee it. And here's the crazy part. 94 out of those 100 videos followed the exact same structure, the same psychological triggers, the same hidden techniques. But here's what almost broke me. I wasted 6 months making videos the wrong way before I discovered this. 6 months of late nights, perfectionism, and zero results. I was ready to quit. Then the AI showed me something I completely missed. Today, I'm breaking down that formula step by step, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it in your next upload. Stay till minute 8, because that's where I reveal the part the AI almost missed. But I caught it. And it changes everything. Let's dive in. So here's how this experiment started. I was frustrated. I had been uploading videos for months, putting in hours of work, but nothing was hitting. My views were stuck, my subscribers weren't growing, and I kept asking myself, what am I doing wrong? Then I had an idea. What if I let AI do the research for me? I collected 100 viral videos from different niches: tech, business, self-improvement, storytelling, entertainment. Videos with millions of views. Videos that blew up overnight. I used Claude AI to analyze transcripts, titles, thumbnails, pacing, hooks, and retention patterns. I fed it data on watch time, comment sections, and even the exact moments people clicked away. And after 3 days of analysis, the AI gave me something incredible. A blueprint. Not just tips, not just advice, but an actual step-by-step formula that these creators were using, whether they knew it or not. Let me show you what I found. The first pattern was obvious, but brutal. Out of 100 videos, 91 of them hooked viewers in the first 7 seconds. But here's what the AI discovered that nobody talks about. The retention spike didn't happen at second 7. It happened at second 3. That's right. You have 3 seconds, not 7, to trigger curiosity. The next 4 seconds are just there to confirm the viewer made the right choice to keep watching. Here's what they did in those first 3 seconds. Pattern 1, the open loop. They made a promise and didn't fulfill it immediately. For example, I tried this for 30 days and the results were insane. Pattern 2, the shock statement. They said something that contradicted common belief, like everything you know about productivity is wrong. Pattern 3, the curiosity gap. They told you what happened, but not why. I lost my job because of one email. Let me show you a real example. Watch how MrBeast does this.
Sleepygun, I'm going to spend the next 50 hours buried alive.
I spent 50 hours buried alive. That's it. 8 words. 3 seconds. Your brain immediately asks, why? How did he survive? What happened? Notice what he didn't say. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to bury myself alive for 50 hours. Make sure you like and subscribe. No fluff. Just instant curiosity. But here's what most people miss. The hook isn't just in the words. It's in the editing. The AI noticed that viral videos used fast cuts in the first 30 seconds. No long pauses, no slow intros, just instant value. One creator started their video mid-sentence, another started with a controversial statement, another showed the result first, then explained the process. The lesson: your first 3 seconds aren't for explaining. They're for hijacking attention. Your first 30 seconds are for making people curious enough to stay. Now here's where it gets interesting. The AI found that after the hook, there's a dangerous zone between minute 1 and minute 2. This is where most viewers decide whether to keep watching or click away. And viral videos knew this, so they used something called a pattern interrupt. But here's the specific data point that blew my mind. The average pattern interrupt happened every 38 seconds in viral videos, versus every 87 seconds in normal videos. That's more than twice as frequent. Every 30 to 45 seconds, they changed something. Sometimes it was a visual change, switching from talking head to B-roll, showing text on screen, or cutting to a different angle. Sometimes it was a tonal change, going from serious to funny, from calm to intense, from teaching to storytelling. And sometimes it was a structural change, asking a question, revealing a stat, showing an example, or dropping a mini cliffhanger. Let me show you how Abdaal does this in one of his most viral videos. At the 1:30 mark, right when people might zone out, he says, "And that's when I made my biggest mistake." Then he cuts to B-roll, changes the music, and adds text on screen that says, "Don't do this." 3 pattern interrupts in 5 seconds. Your brain has no choice but to pay attention. See what happened there? Just when your brain was settling in, they interrupted the flow. They created a mini hook inside the video. The AI found that videos with high retention use pattern interrupts every 30 to 60 seconds throughout the entire video. Think of it like music. If a song plays the same beat for 10 minutes, you'll get bored. But if it changes tempo, adds a new instrument, or drops the beat, you stay engaged. Your videos work the same way. Here's something the AI discovered that genuinely surprised me. Viral videos weren't just informative, they were emotional. And I'm not talking about sad stories or motivational speeches. I'm talking about intentional emotional shifts that kept people locked in. The pattern looked like this. Start with curiosity, the hook. Move to surprise, the unexpected insight. Build tension, the problem or challenge. Deliver relief, the solution or payoff. End with empowerment, the call to action. But here's the data point that changed how I make videos. Videos with at least 3 emotional shifts in the first 5 minutes had 67% higher completion rates. Let me break this down with a real example from one of the most viral productivity videos I analyzed. Second 0 to 10, curiosity. I woke up at 5 a.m. for 30 days. Second 60 to 120, surprise. But I didn't do what everyone tells you to do. Minute 3 to 4, tension. By day 10, I was exhausted and ready to quit. My wife thought I was losing it. Minute 5 to 6, relief. Then I discovered one simple trick that changed everything. Minute 7 to 8, empowerment. And now you can do the same thing starting tomorrow. Notice how they didn't just give information. They took you on a journey. You felt the struggle. You felt the breakthrough. You felt empowered. The AI found that videos with emotional arcs had 3 times higher retention than videos that were just informative. Because here's the truth. People don't remember facts. They remember how you made them feel. So ask yourself, does your video take viewers on an emotional journey, or are you just listing information? Now we're getting to the really powerful stuff. The AI identified something I call the curiosity loop system. Viral videos didn't just hook you once at the beginning, they hooked you repeatedly throughout the video with strategically placed loops. Here's how it works. Loop 1, minute 0. I'm about to show you something incredible. Loop 2, minute 2. But before I reveal that, you need to understand this. Loop 3, minute 4. And this is where it gets really interesting. Loop 4, minute 6. Stay with me because what I'm about to show you will blow your mind. Each loop did 2 things. It reminded you why you clicked, it promised something even better is coming. Let me show you how Ryan Trahan does this masterfully. In his 0.01 to $10,000 challenge video, watch what he does at the 3-minute mark. I just made $50. But wait till you see what I do with it at minute 6. It's either genius or completely insane. 8 seconds. That's all it took to lock you in for 3 more minutes. One creator I analyzed mentioned the biggest secret 4 times throughout their video. Each time, they gave you a piece of it, but saved the full reveal for the end. And here's the genius part. By the time you got to the end, you'd already invested 8 minutes. Your brain didn't want to leave without the payoff. This is exactly what Netflix does. They end each episode on a cliffhanger, so you have to watch the next one. But here's what most creators get wrong. They think curiosity loops are manipulative. They're not. They're only manipulative if you don't deliver on the promise. If you promise value and actually give it, loops aren't manipulation. They're good storytelling. Alright, we're at the most important part of this video, because here's what the AI found. Viral videos always over-delivered at the end. They didn't just meet expectations, they exceeded them. Think about it. You've stayed for 8 minutes. You've invested your time and attention. If the payoff is weak, you'll feel cheated. You'll click away. You won't subscribe. And you definitely won't share it. But if the payoff is strong, something magical happens. You feel satisfied. You feel like you learned something valuable. And most importantly, you feel like this creator respects your time. So here's your payoff. Here's the complete viral video formula the AI discovered. Hook in 3 seconds, trigger curiosity immediately. Confirm in the next 4 seconds. Pattern interrupt every 38 seconds. Visual, tonal, or structural changes. 3 emotional shifts in the first 5 minutes. Take viewers on a journey from curiosity to empowerment. Curiosity loops every 2 to 3 minutes. Remind them why they clicked and promise more value. Over-deliver at the end, give them more than they expected. But here's the part the AI almost missed, but I caught it. I went back and manually analyzed the top 12 most viral videos from the list, and I noticed something weird. They all had the same retention curve shape. It looked like this. A spike at the beginning, a small dip at 1 minute, then a steady climb to the end. Most videos have the opposite. They start strong, but retention drops gradually. These videos got better as they went on. Why? Because they structured their content in ascending value order. They gave you good stuff at the start, better stuff in the middle, and the best stuff at the end. videos. Most creators do the opposite. They give their best point first, then filler after. That's why retention drops. But if you want a real shortcut, model your retention curve on these 12 videos. Start strong, build momentum, and strongest. And here's the secret within the secret that only 12 out of 100 videos did. They made the viewer the hero of the story, not themselves, not their journey. They positioned everything as, here's how you can do this. Here's how this changes your life. Here's what this means for your future. Because people don't share videos that make others look good. They share videos that make them look good. So there you have it. The formula that AI extracted from 100 viral videos, and the one thing it almost missed. Now here's my question for you. Are you going to use it? Because most people who watch this video will do nothing. They'll close the tab, scroll to the next video, and forget everything they just learned. But a small percentage will take this formula, apply it to their next video, and see real results. Which group will you be in? If this video gave you value, hit the like button so more creators can discover this formula. Subscribe if you want more data-driven content that actually helps you grow. And here's your homework. Go watch one of your favorite viral videos and map out its retention curve. See if it follows the ascending value pattern. Once you train your eye to see it, you'll never watch YouTube the same way again. Thanks for watching. Now go create something amazing.